Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and part 2 of my FIFA 23 manager career mode. If you didn't see last video, we set our difficulty because I hadn't played this game in a while, so that being about 4 years. So we went through, played the game where we got our difficulty set, we created our manager and then picked our team, Dinamo Zagreb, and then also transformed the Romanian league into a Balkan Super League, which basically is just transferring all the Romanian teams or all the weaker Romanian teams out and putting a lot of the rest of the world teams in there from countries like Ukraine, Czech Republic, Cyprus, Greece, Croatia, and we've got ourselves a bit of a Balkan league going on. There is some other teams that aren't technically in the Balkans like Finland, but essentially it is a Balkan league. We then did our preseason tournament, which, spoiler alert, we got knocked out pretty early. And then we went on to play our first match of the league against Sparta Praha, which we lost. And yeah, so we're looking to come back today and get some wins on the board. Now, before we get into the video, just remember, if you do like this type of content and you are into sports gaming content, because that's what this channel is going to be, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to see upcoming videos and to support the channel further. With that being said, though, let's get into today's video. So we had some email stuff that we needed to do. We had a transfer offer for Bulat. He's not a starter. He's not on the bench or anything. He's just someone in the squad. But at this point in time, we weren't looking to make any changes, so we rejected that offer. We also went through and had a look at our scout report. If you recall, in the first video, I went through and had a look around Australia for some Slavic surnames and basically just went to see what I could find and see if there was anyone there with potential to develop. And I had Alexander Popovic, and he comes from my hometown, Adelaide United, and we're going to go in and we're going to put an offer forward for him. Now, I do have the transfer settings to strict, so hopefully that makes things a bit fair and I'm not just able to grab anyone I want for a pretty raw deal. But I am trying to develop some youth, get some guys in there for the future of the team. And we actually went in and did a player transfer. So I got this defender here, Thipopolibla, this guy. And he's about 30 odd now in age. So I thought that's a good transfer. We're getting someone young into a good team, an up-and-coming star that we can develop. And then a lot of the players do, when they get a bit older, so end up going to the A-League for a while because they can get a game there. So it was a good transfer. We were able to easily get that done. We gave him a pretty respectable contract, I think, and he agreed to that. So we have Alexander Popovic, Australian / Croatian, joining us at Dinamo Zagreb. So I like this. They give us these swaps and they rate everything, and they said it was a big failure. I don't think so. I think that long term that's going to work out really well for us, and we still have a lot of good players in there. So it's not essential that we bolster our side with a lot of good players. It's more about looking to the future. And the next game, Univ Craiova is our opponent today. I think the Univ part stands for university, and they are a Romanian team. So they are one of the original teams from this league, and they are our opponents today. So we lost our first game against Sparta Praha. So we are on a 0-1 goal difference, -2, because we lost 2-0 from memory. So we got to turn it around, and our best chance to do it here at home in our new stadium. Let's get the game underway. So still got these focus area things on. I do turn them off, as I mentioned before. Later I did figure out how to get rid of them. So Petkovic over to Drumic. Almost loses the ball but regains possession. And it is dealt with by the Craiova defense, but not surely. Ivanusic. And I think it's actually Ivanusic. I think I'm saying his surname wrong. So lobbing it into attack, clear to win, but we bounce back again. Drumic now and Petkovic, and that's a pretty tame shot there for the Craiova keeper to handle, and he puts it straight out. Later in the half here, and it's Craiova in attack, and a shot from Nistor, and that is also another very tame attempt. Easy for Livakovic. Second half now, and still 0-0. This is Orsic. Little ball inside to Ivanusic, and again saved by the Craiova keeper. Both teams really yet to put a strike on goal that's really forced the keeper to make any kind of acrobatic save. This is Craiova in attack again, and into the box, and Markovic has a shot, but once again just a bit of a piddly little dribbler to the keeper. Now Dinamo Zagreb on the attack, and it's Tolic who's got the ball on the wing here and has some space. Little chip inside. Oh, Drumic in off the post or off the keeper from a very, very tight angle. And it's 1-0 Dinamo Zagreb. The ball across just on the byline there, and yes, it did come off the keeper. Just hit it with a lot of power, and there was really no stopping that. Nowhere for the ball to go except into the back of the net. And I'm happy. So this is Drumic again. Ivanusic and Petkovic. Oh, it's 2-0. And now we're getting to see potentially what this team is about as he falls to the ground. And the Dinamo fans are ecstatic with this result so far. Nice little squaring ball, good build up, and slotted away nicely into the top of the net. Beautiful bend on the ball. Great goal, great team goal. 2-0 now. And 83rd minute. And it's Craiova turning it over in midfield. And lovely little turn there. And this is Baturina. 3-0. The midfielder scores. And that'll be it. The win is sealed. There's no way back from there with only a handful of minutes to go. Lovely little turn there. And just laying the ball off. Baturina coming through. And this is our overload attack strategy that we've got set, where guys are just flooding forward when we get men near the box. So working well, and it's 3-0. And here we go again. Baturina, Petkovic. Still Petkovic. Little chip across. And it's another goal for Baturina. (4-0) Dinamo Zagreb. A perfect start to the season on the home front, giving the fans a great performance in the brand new stadium. Lovely header. Keeper, wrong-footed, couldn't get to it. And it's a bit of a drubbing. And that was it. Right on the whistle, we scored that last goal. So, got to be happy with that. Bouncing back from our first game loss against Sparta Praha. And we've turned that right around and really put a mark on the league, saying that we're here and we're going to be challenging. Final score is Dinamo Zagreb 4, Univ Craiova 0. So we went in to look at our development and our youth academy, our youth players, the young guys that are not quite in the squad yet, and we're trying to build them up. And I like this development plan stuff you can do with them. So it's a little bit different from the versions that I was used to, where you could just develop them through the drills. I think this is much more effective and saves a lot more time. It's you can sort of choose a path you want them on, and they're going to develop those attributes from there. So that's a good feature. I like that. We are 7th with our 1 win, and Sparta Praha on top. 2 wins, no losses. We're going to see what we can do about that. We have Apoel is our next opponent, and they are from Cyprus. And looks like a bit of a smaller club based on the stadium. So maybe possibly going to be one of the weaker clubs in the league, but it's interesting. I like the fact that we're getting a mix of clubs from different countries in the one league. It makes it a little bit more exciting when you think about some of the teams like AEK Athens, Panathinaikos, Hajduk Split. It's an interesting league. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But here we are in attack. It's the 22nd minute, and it's Drmic, and that's a pretty tame shot. Easy for the Apoel keeper to handle, and out of defense, we rebound. This is Ademi, our captain, Ivanushets, Petkovic, and another very tame shot for the keeper to handle. No threat on the goal, and straight back again. But it is picked up by Apoel, and they're making a little move here, diving in there. Our defender, and there's an attack here, and it's Blom, and it's a goal for Apoel. Against the run of play, they've gone on the counter, and they've taken the lead at home. So really the fault was on the defender. He dove in too early, got the run, got into the box, and then no one was even manning this guy either. So yeah, we saw it already in the first video that our defense was a little bit lackluster. I'm controlling it, but we just blamed the computer. This is Shutalo. This is still in the first half here. Orsic, Lubicic, Ivanushets. A little bit more of a test for the keeper there. Had to parry that one away. That was on target. And still nothing doing. And it's Apoel on the break again. Here. Squaring ball. Safo. Great save by Livakovic. And that's half time. So, yeah, our defense, kind of our Achilles heel so far. We are running those 3 defenders and, sacrificing that for attack, as we have Tolic now in the box. And it's Ivanushets with the header. Turns it around at the front post and sneaks it in past the keeper. 1-1 Dinamo Zagreb. And we bounce back Good little run here. Chip inside, and wow, just turning that around the defender and inside the near post, beating the keeper. Beautifully controlled. That's a great goal. So we respond. It's 1-1. We're back on terms again. 62nd minute now, and it's Tolic again. Another ball across. Cleared away. Not cleared enough. And peppering. Corner kick. Lubicic. Anushets. And it's a goal. His second. And a forward flip if you don't mind. 2-1. Dinamo Zagreb. And taking back control. And this is looking more like the team we want to be. Bouncing back from a goal down. Away from home. And it's now 2-1. 2 headers from Ivanovic. I think I'm saying that right now. So here we go again. It's the 71st minute. And here he is, that man again. Ivanovic. Oh, easily done. Drimic. Ball played across. And it's 3-1. And dominance restored. And we are really looking like a team to be reckoned with now. There is that element of not every team's going to be very strong in this league, because there is such a broad difference between some of the other leagues. But hey, we can't win them all. We've seen that already. This is now the 79th minute. Špikić, Drmić, and cleared away from the defender off the line. And they're just playing around with it a little bit here, and it's turned over again. Špikić with the ball again, and he puts the ball in, headed, cleared off the line, and we're going to rebound again as Ivanovic. Oh, saved by the keeper. And now we have Apoel with an opportunity, but nothing doing there, and that's full time. Apoel 1, Dinamo Zagreb 3. Away from home, we're happy with that, and showing a lot of promise in this league so far. Our defense still needs work. We still need to fix whatever that is. Probably me just diving in too early on a lot of the tackles. So if I can start shoring that up a little bit, we won't be so susceptible to losing against... we're so susceptible to getting goals scored against us. And, I've got to be mindful that we only have those 3 defenders. So we've got some scouting reports in now, and these are the ones from Australia. And I like to look at this guy, Sam Taylor's potential, 68 to 92. It's pretty good. So we're going to sign him to our youth academy and try and develop him. And right now he's 48. He's only 15 years old though. So, there's a long way to go there. But you do run the risk of losing them. We're 3rd on the table now. After that, Dynamo Kiev are now on top with 3 straight wins. And, that's going to take a while to sort itself out and see which teams are where. We have a transfer offer for Ivanovic, not Ivanushets. And we're going to reject that flat out. You can get stuffed. He's one of our best players, and we are not going to get rid of him. And that's it for today, guys. That's the video. That's 2 games down, 2 wins, and I think aggregate of about, 7-1. So things looking good, looking on the up. There's more coming, more transfers. We're going to start to sort out this team a little bit. I like to go through and just progressively pull players in and out and get rid of some of the older players and, just some dead weights that are sort of sitting on on the roster that aren't going to get any game time and are just kind of a bit of a waste of space, and start looking at getting some youth in there and developing our players for the future. But if you did enjoy this video, guys, please remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Let me know what you think about the video in the comments, if you're enjoying this series. And also just let me know, is 2 games a video enough, or would you like more? 3 or 4 games per video. Let me know if you want more content in the videos, and I will go about rectifying that. But that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.